what a... Oh, hey! Hey, I didn't know you guys were gonna be here. What are you doing here? You came to Wheeler Park too? That's awesome. Hey, you know what? I just got a brand new disc. You guys wanna come look at it with me? Dude, come check this out. All right, look. I know you guys have heard about this, all right? Check out this brand new Halo Groove. I know, not a lot of people like it or are a big fan, but look, I got this one used, as you can see, and I was like, man, this is a cool disc. I really liked it. I was like, you know how sweet that would be if they came out with a Halo one? Because this is a Champion. And guess what? April 1st, they came out with the Halo Groove. Hey, since you're here, you guys want to throw a couple of discs with me? I just want to see how it flies. I've never thrown the Halo version. I've thrown the Champion. Let's go. I got a couple of discs I want to try with it to compare it to. So, you know, I was thinking, hey, how about the Turn? That's similar. It's only 12 speed, but it's got similar numbers. And then the Hades also has pretty similar numbers. So why don't we give a couple of these a toss, and we'll just see how they fly together. How's that sound? All right, come on, let's go. So welcome to Wheeler Park. We're gonna throw a couple of these discs. We got the Groove here. We got our original Champion Groove. We're just gonna toss them out there. We're gonna see what kind of flight we get. We're gonna see how this Groove compares with the Halo Groove, and then we're gonna try a couple other discs just to see how it goes, just for fun. All right, if we can throw it. All right, a little too much hyzer. It never flipped up. Oops, we gotta put that one in the woods. Maybe we should back up a little. I'm just kidding. All right, so now let's try the Halo Groove. Maybe not so much hyzer, huh? All right, and actually, why don't we, we'll still throw it that way. There we go, look at that. Whoops, we still almost got to the woods. All right, now let's try our baby. I know it's only a 12 speed, but we'll give it a shot just because we like comparisons. Not as high. Look at that. Nice fade at the end. Oh, we put that one in the woods too. Oops. All right, now let's try the Brandenburg Amateur Championship Hades. That's Zachary's disc. I'm gonna borrow it for a second. The little Zachary, not the big one. Okay, see how this baby flies. Well, that one might be the most understable out of them all. We'll get them and we'll see how far they went. All right, so after those couple of tosses, got some decent distance out of them. You know, it'll show up on the screen here in a minute. We got about 350 or 360 out of our Halo Groove. We're a little shorter with our Champion Groove, about 300. Plus we also hit the tree, so who knows what could have been. And then same thing, about 350 with our Turn. So here we are on hole 14. We're just gonna do kind of a disc review and just a little comparison with what I think is close. It's gonna be our Turn. All right, so let's start off with our Turn. Hole 14 is one of my favorite holes out here at Wheeler. It's down there to the right inside those trees. So we're gonna see if we can sneak all of these in there, okay? All right, so first we'll go with our Turn. And all three of them, we're gonna try the same shot. We're gonna try and fade them in past that big tree, see what happens. Oh, we snuck it inside the tree for sure. All right. You know, that's not bad. It's a little off to the right, but I think that's puttable. All right. Now we'll try our Champion Groove first, because I think this one's a little more overstable. So this one might take a little more juice to get over. We'll see. Yeah, see, that's not even coming out. That's fading hard back. Okay. Let's try the Halo Groove. See, they just don't quite seem to be as understable as I thought maybe they would be. We'll see with this one though. There we go. Cruise on up there. Oh, decent skip. All right, let's go see where we're at. So here's where our champion groove came. It was a little more overstable, like I thought. All right, let's try and pitch it up to the basket there. Come on, get up in there. Okay, got to look at a par. Come on in. Since you're here with us, we'll just walk it all the way in and we'll talk. How about that? We're friends, right? We can chat. So here's where our halo groove came. That thing skipped up here and landed us right here. Okay, that's not bad. I mean, we're pin high. And if you look, that's where our turn is at. So very similar paths, just on different sides of the basket. So let's see if we can putt these babies in for birdies, huh? Oh, nope. Doggone it. All right. There's one par. Oh boy. This should have been a birdie. There's two pars. And then, of course, it's my baby. It's the turn. See how she does. Well, I'm not gonna say it's the disc's fault, but they're not putters. All right. There's three. So, obviously, the halos flew similar, just this one's a slightly more understable, which of course it is. This one flew a little more stable than I thought, and then this one was definitely more stable out of all three. Let's go on to the next hole. Here we are on another one of my favorite holes, hole 3. It's down through the trees there, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna try and take this one, if it really is overstable, a little more overstable, we're gonna try and put it out here to the right and bring it back in towards the basket. That's the goal anyway. All right, didn't flip up as much as I wanted. Oh boy, what a wicked skip. All right, now the groove, we're gonna try and do something similar, but we're gonna give it a little ante, see if it'll flex its way out and back in. There we go, there we go, come on back. Look at that. We went a little long on that one, but that was perfect. It flipped up, turned that corner, and then came all the way back around, but we did go a little long. All right. In the turn, we're actually gonna try and do the same thing. We're gonna try and let it fade out and then come back. Same idea. All right. All right, that one's actually coming a little straighter on through. Oh, heartbreak. We almost got through. Let's go check it out. So I thought the champion groove was gonna be a little further out, but we're still like edge of the circle here, okay? So that's not bad. That was a pretty decent shot. The groove flew nice and straight and then just dumped at the end and skipped, but man, still flew straight. Let's see if she putts. Yeah, I didn't want to throw it too hard. We saw what happened last time. All right, now let's find that champion groove. It's out here. Look at that, I told you we went a little long on it. But man, if you saw it, that thing turned that corner there and just kept working its way right around. All right, let's try, put this little guy in. Get in there, ooh, all right. Up there, and now look straight over there. There's our turn. It clipped a tree, but it must have clipped it and kept straight right on coming. We got a birdie, look. Yes! Birdie with the turn. All right, let's par it up with the groove here. Okay. And now we got our little drop in here. Okay, so all three of those flew exactly the way I wanted, exactly the way I thought. The only one, the halo groove pushed a little longer than I thought it would, but man, it turned that corner exactly like I thought and hoped. So far, they're doing exactly what we thought. This one's a little more overstable. This one's, I don't even want to say understable, more neutral than anything else, because it still has a nice comeback. So we'll see. We got one more hole, and then we'll give our final thoughts. It's gonna be our last hole for the day. Hole 2, downhill, past those trees and then the basket's up on the hill. So what we're gonna try and do is we're gonna try and wrap this one around the right, because it seems like it's more overstable. And then those two, we're gonna try and put them out there and see if we can fade them in and then back up. All right, let's give this a shot. There we go. Get on up there. Okay, we got through. We got a look. All right, now we're gonna try and go a little more straight at it, off to the left side so we can fade it back to the right a little. Too low. Too low and it's not moving. That was me. Okay, flew dead straight though. All right, and then the turn, same line. There it is. Get up there. All right, let's go check them out. So with my less than stellar throw, this is where we're at. We still made it through without touching any trees. So we're gonna try and get it up there. Get in there. Ah, maybe not. Oops. The champion groove flew exactly like we thought. Gave us a look. Oh, get in there. Oh, all right. And look at this. This one's almost not fair because, you know, the turn. I love the turn. This is literally my baby. And this is also the very best throw I've ever had on this hole. Look at this. Look at this. Birdie with the turn. All right. So let's get our final thoughts here. So, the champion groove is awesome, but it's definitely more stable to overstable. And the halo groove is a little more neutral, but it doesn't really compare with the turn because this one is definitely a lot more understable. So what I think is, it doesn't really compare to this disc, but it was fun to throw with it. Will I bag it? Maybe, maybe, we'll see. This one is just for fun, great disc to throw. I don't know why people don't like it. It's got a lot of glide and it just flies forever. So, a lot of fun to do this review video. Definitely a little more understable than champion plastic. And that looks sweet, come on, it looks awesome. But I think the win goes to the turn, like always. All right, we'll catch you on the next one.